Hello and welcome to my League of Legends Beginner's Guide to Jungle. This is the basics. This was requested from a friend at work who plays League, but he only plays the minions, so he's got no idea on how any of this jungle business works. So the reason you have a jungler is that it allows your team to have one person in the top lane. Now this is important because if there's one person in the lane as opposed to two, they get more XP, more gold. It's just a lot better, and the jungler who would normally be two people top, they've got the jungle to clear, so they get more XP and more gold. So it's just you have two people on your team getting basically solo XP, as opposed to having two people on your team getting dual lane XP and dual lane gold, which isn't too great. So right now, our main goal just early in this game is to kill the blue guy that spawns in here. He's not going to spawn till 155, so we've got a lot of downtime, and in this downtime, teams could normally invade or ward objectives, mind games with the enemies, or they could also protect their own buffs if the enemy's got an invade heavy team. So you normally have your team standing, say, in here and waiting for them to come past, and you could kill them or whatever. But since this is only a custom game, I'm not too bothered about being scared of minions invading. Now, as I said, this guy spawns at 155, but these guys here spawn at 140. So we've got like 15 seconds to be able to kill these. It's just something that we can make do with our downtime while we're waiting for him to spawn. It's just much more efficient to do this than to stand next to blue and wait for it to spawn. So I picked Warwick jungle because he's like the easiest. He doesn't lose health, and he's really simple. He's not the greatest jungler, gank wise or farm wise, but he's safe. He's always safe. Now, as we're killing the blue buff, there's some things you should note. It's that you take Smite because Smite guarantees your buff, and basically, you really need Smite. You can't jungle without Smite. Not just for the speed, but it's just amazing. So, we want to last hit Smite with our last hit the blue with our Smite. So it does 445 damage. There we go. We can get it. So last hitting with Smite just ensures that it doesn't get stolen. If it gets stolen, it's bad, because whoever steals it just gets skyrocketed ahead. They get a full level of experience, the gold, and the blue buff. And the blue buff is huge. Huge. Unlimited mana, thank you very much. So, Wolves, then blue, then Wraiths. And as we're killing the Wraiths, I'll just explain how the respawns work. So, the two big camps, blue and red, both have a respawn rate of 5 minutes. This respawn rate doesn't start until all the minions are dead. So if I came here and I only killed this little one and this big one and left this little guy alive, it wouldn't respawn. It would wait for the little one to die, and then the 5 minutes would start to tick. The smaller camps, like double golems and the wolves, both respawn at 60 seconds after they're dead, and the wraith respawns at 50 seconds after it's dead. Wraiths is the best camp to do. Wraiths gives most gold, most X, and it's easiest to do. Double golems gives the most, but they're out of the way, they're hard to do. You don't get down here much after the first clear anyway. So as we're doing red here, I started cloth armor 5 pots. That's like the safest way to start. Gives you extra armor, gives you extra health. It's not great for ganking, but it allows you to farm your jungle without losing much health. As you can see, I'm full health, and I've still got 3 pots left. That's just how good Warwick's sustain is. So now we've got double buff, and we're killing these guys. We're going to level 4 from this. We're incredibly strong right now. We're level 4. We've got all our abilities. We've got our flash. We could gank mid, gank bot, gank top. But I'm not going to go too deep into ganks. And this one, this is more just about farming. On most junglers that aren't very good at clearing, you want to get Mad Red Razor, and then a Wriggles Lantern. Wriggles Lantern gives you armor, attack damage, lifesteal, and it gives you a 20% chance to deal an extra 425 bonus magic damage to minions. It just helps you clear a lot faster. And once you've got this, Dragon becomes easy, Baron becomes slightly less difficult, but this is core on most junglers. Warwick especially, he can't really clear without it. This just about wraps it up for the beginner's guide. In my next video I'll talk more in depth of the camps and the buffs and the ganking and the dragon and the baron and counter jungling. There's so much I could talk about, and I'm really biting my tongue here, trying not to get too deep in on this first lesson here. So I'll give a quick recap. Blue first, about 140, kill blue wolf, sorry. Then blue buff 155, 5-minute respawn, 60 seconds respawn. Then wraiths 50 seconds respawn. And then double golems 60 seconds respawn. And then red a minute respawn, 5-minute respawn, sorry. And then you do your wraiths again. And that's your level 4, double buff, and you're really strong and you can do some ganks. So thanks for watching. Bye bye.